Thanks for joining in. There's already people in the chat. Yay! Oops, I gotta mute that. Where's that? Where's that coming from? Oops, I gotta mute that. Where's that? Okay, muted. Ha! Okay, there's the first hiccup of the day. Thank you for making it to the weekly Ribbon Unravel live test broadcast. Okay, there's another one making sounds. I'm well, okay. So this is why we have test broadcasts. Okay, there's the first hiccup of the day. I'm lost. I don't know where that sound is coming from. Oh, wait. I figured it out. Where is it? There's another one making sounds. Found it. Found it. Okay. Hey, so this is a test broadcast for Weekly Ribbon Unravel Live. So for those who are here for the first time, this show was created to help international Ice Ribbon fans keep up to date with the happenings at Ice Ribbon and also to guide new fans or potential fans into the world of Ice Ribbon. And usually it's, up until now, it's been a recorded show. But we decided to change the platform and go live instead. So I think it's more interactive that way. Hopefully it's not chaotic. Let's see. And also, this show is a one-man show produced by myself voluntarily and just me. And also, because of the new setup, I had a lot of out-of-pocket costs. I paid for a lot of streaming software and hardware costs out of my own pocket. So if you enjoy the show, please do consider supporting it. And also, for those watching on YouTube, my YouTube channel is not yet monetized, so I can't accept super chats yet. But there is a donation link in the video info, and it's displayed there as well in the upper lower right corner. So if you're able to, any little bit helps. So I know it looks like a big number, but this is like the annual cost of running the stream. So I mean, I'm still gonna run the stream whether or not I get help, but getting help would be nice. Anyway, sorry for asking for donations right off the bat. I haven't even done anything yet. And also Twitch subscriptions help a lot too. So the show will broadcast simultaneously over YouTube and Twitch, so you can choose your platform of preference. And let's see, who is here? Oh, Butchok, Tita Pia. Oh, I know who you are. I'm going to keep it a secret who you are, though. Oh, hello, El Hijo del Westim Jr. I will donate you 100,000 USD. Okay, I'm gonna call your mom and make sure you do, Butchok. And let's see here. Let me get everything in order. And so, hi to people on Twitch and hi to people on YouTube. Who's here on YouTube? Hey, Darren. Hey, Red Fox. Hey, Angela. All right. So, also, you can, since my YouTube channel is not yet monetized, and you can help me get monetized by helping me get more subscribers. I have a counter up there. So I need 1,000 YouTube subscribers to be monetized and also 4,000 hours watched. So watching it on YouTube really helps. Okay, so yeah, help me get there. Woot woot. So today, actually, I wasn't supposed to have any match videos to share. It was supposed to be just all photos, but luckily, Tamaki-san, who is our in-house cameraman and video editor, the president told him that he can go ahead and send me the digest that's actually scheduled to be released next week. So you guys are going to be getting an advanced look at next week's digest videos from Yokohama Ribbon and Big Dekai Produce Show. Who's here? Oh, hi, Coliseum. Hi, Harris. Oh, Death Knight is also... Death Knight is on 2 platforms. Thank you. Penguin Matt Kombawa was on the wrong video. Oh, no. Are my links not working? Okay, so guys, after this stream, it would be nice, like, if you see any problems from your end, if you see any hiccups, feel free to let me know so I can fix it. So, I can have a proper show when the show is properly launched. I have to learn how to make those fancy fade-ins with background music so that, weekly ribbon unravel, dun, 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 and it fades in. I'm like, hi, guys. Right now, this is like amateur streamer hour, but oh well. Okay. Anyway, so what have we here? We're going into um match updates. So last week there were three events. We had um Ice Ribbon 1232, Yokohama Ribbon October, and Big Dick High Produce. So let's get on with the updates. I'm gonna start with Ice Ribbon 1232. So let me see here. Give me a minute to get used to my settings. Ah, thank you, Shane. Thanks for following. Isn't that a snazzy gif? Okay, let me grab my bearings. Give me a moment here. Okay. And here we go. Dojo match 1232 October 8, 2022. First match, single match, 10-minute limit. Yuko Sakurai versus Saran. Thank you, Darren. So, this is Yuko Sakurai and Saran's first singles match. And apparently, at the handshake, Saran refused to shake Sakurai's hand and instead slapped it off like the little bad girl that she is. She used to be such a good girl when she first came to Ice Ribbon. I don't know what happened to her. Maybe some demon influenced her. Anyway, Sakurai tackles Saran and puts her in a camel clutch, saying that the kid has a dirty mouth. And Sakurai attempts to trample the little demon in the corner, but Saran counterattacks with a corner drop and then gets on Sakurai's fingers. Again, where did she learn such a thing? What happens to good kids? I thought Ice Ribbon was full of good girls. And additionally, this is new to me. I didn't know that she does this now. She did a hip drop on Sakurai's hands right on the apron. So apparently, so it's called a hip drop in Japan. I'm not exactly sure what you call this in English. So in Japan, when they say hip, they actually mean butt. So yeah, it's kind of Japanese English. So hip in Japanese equals butt. Oh, hello, Boomhauer. All right. And also, she starts yelling at Sakurai, calling her Baba! Kono Baba! Does anybody know what Baba means? So, Baba translates to old hag. And Saran grabs Sakurai into a sleeper. Although, in the end, Sakurai was able to do a reversal on her. And here we have Sakurai performing a cobra twist on poor little Saran. Is it really poor little Saran? I think maybe the kid gets what she deserves. And right into the finish. So Yuko Sakurai defeats Saran at 7 minutes 53 seconds with a hold reversal. Old hag, yeah. And okay, Yuko Sakurai is very, very far from being an old hag. I think we all agree, right? She's one of those wrestlers who have no ugly angles. Like all the photos I see of her, no matter what she's doing in a match, she's always looking so freaking beautiful, and it annoys me. Why are you so pretty, Yuko Sakurai? Oh, Yamano-san! Konbanwa! Long time no see! Yeah, definitely. I'm glad to be back in some capacity. She is blessed by fairy godmother Tsukushi. I wonder how she's doing. Teaching more children the ways. Oh, I'm afraid of what her children might end up as. Let's hope she has mended her ways and have actually become an angel. The Saudi Ano effect. Hello, Colin. All right, and going into the next match. Second match, tag match, 15-minute limit. Ibuki Hoshi and Amin versus Naoshikawa and Misa Kagura. So, what have we got here? Oh, it is those princesses. Who owns the Princess CD? Does anybody here own the Princess CD? So there are two. There's Are You Princess, which is the unit's entrance song, and then there is Naoshikawa's entrance song. And we have Amin, who is fighting, not fighting with them this time, but fighting against them, and she is teamed up with Ibuki. Now, for those who are following what's happening at Ice Ribbon, Ibuki and Amin will be a tag team on the Kizuna tournament on October 30th at KFC Hall. So it's going to be a one-day tournament. So it's two parts. There is an afternoon, there's a noon show and then an afternoon show. Oh, Hawa-san, thank you for following. All right, and here is Nao and Misa doing a shutter chance hold on Ibuki Hoshi. And this is an assisted wah press. So if you're familiar with Amin's press, she goes wah before the press, which we call the wah press. And a diving cross, no, not diving. Is it diving? Maybe. In a crossbody from Naoshikawa. I can, giving proper preparation, I can catch this easily. She's not that heavy. Except after she eats. She gains like 10 kilos after she eats. That's how much she can eat. Ice Ribbon making the princesses fight each other. Disgraceful. No, that's what makes Ice Ribbon fun. We make friends into enemies. Hello, Chester. Good evening. Oh, thanks for dropping by before working, Boomhauer. And we've got Ibuki doing a hold on Ishikawa. And another wa press, an ombu wa press. So ombu in Japanese means piggyback. Bro, these shots are perfect. Yeah, so these shots are made by Ice Ribbon's official photographer. So instead, sometimes on Twitter, you see a lot of audience photos. Now, these are official photos, which means the cameraman's elbows are right on the ring. So he gets really up close and personal. Hello, Jonathan Mayfield. Thanks for joining in. And next, we've got another wah press from the princesses. This is just like a lot of wah presses all around. I'm really enjoying those presses. And a double power bomb from the princesses. Is there a name for this? Well, it didn't work, Yappy. The princesses are still fueled by the power of friendship. Oh, cheesy. So cheesy, princess. And a double elbow drop from the princesses. So this looks like a... Oh, poor Ishikawa. And Amin pins Naoshikawa at 10 minutes 49 seconds with the Princess Clutch. So apparently that finish was thanks to an assist from Ibuki. And we've got some post-match comments happening here. Amin thinks that her bonds with Ibuki have deepened in preparation for the Kizuna tournament. And Ibuki agrees. And for those who don't know, the word Kizuna in Kizuna tournament means bonds. So for people who play Persona, it's the same word they use in Persona when you improve your social links. Adachi-san, I still believe in our bond. And Amin tells Ishikawa and Misa that she believes that the bonds between tag teams and units are deepened when they fight against each other. And I quote, "We have to strengthen our bond with each other for the Super Princess Party on November 5th and 6th. So don't you think today is a good opportunity for that?" And quoting Ishikawa, "It's really frustrating, but just like Amin said, I think our bonds deepened the more we fought. I want to make Super Princess Party a great success by getting stronger and stronger as a princess. And I want to keep growing as we move towards Super Princess Party. So, if you guys are familiar, or if you guys know, Super Princess Party is going to be a big event where it's wrestling and idol shows. So there are going to be a lot of idol groups showing up on that day. So if you're into idol music, this is a show to watch. And also, from Ishikawa, my ICE Cross Infinity title match against Saori Ano has been decided. It will be held at the Super Princess Party on November 5th, which is the next day. So please cheer for me. There I will take the belt and I want to share the joy with my fellow princesses. Imagine if the princesses are holding that ICE Cross Infinity belt. They are going to be insufferable. Saori Ano, protect that belt! So, unfortunately, Ibuki was not very happy with this conversation because Amin was supposed to be her tag partner that day. So she's like, well, what am I, chopped liver? So she just left Amin in the ring and went off by herself. Yeah, if you're tag partners for the day, you respect your tag partner for the day. Don't go jumping off to your original unit if you have a tag partner that day. Rude. All right, next. Third match, single match, 10-minute limit. Totoro Satsuki versus Himiko. So this is actually their first single match against each other. And on this day, Himiko was feeling very excited since she was about to have her first 2 title matches since her debut. So the first title match is the WWWD World Wrestling, oh god, Diana Elizabeth Championship on October 16th and Pure J's POP tournament on October 30th. So she has 2 title matches coming up. So go Himiko! By the way, Himiko and I are both members of the Showa Angels. And so the match opens with Himiko immediately going in with forearm strikes to Totoro. But apparently Totoro just takes it like it was nothing and knocked her down with a tackle. So, but she was able to do a little bit of damage on Totoro, at least, I hope. Oh, and we wrestlers love pushing people into the corner. So, different ways of pushing people into the corner. Asahi's favorite way is using her foot. Totoro's favorite way is using her hand and choking you into the corner. My favorite way is using my butt. So, you can use different body parts. And of course, Totoro's Fumi Fumi. So, yeah, we call this the Fumi Fumi. Fumi Fumi means, when you, what do you call it? Steps? I'm forgetting how to speak English. Although this is a little different because usually when Totoro does her Fumi Fumi move on you, you're on your belly, so she's doing it on your back. And now she's doing it on Himiko's belly. This has got to hurt way more. I'm surprised she could breathe. And a body press from Totoro. That's a lot of body going down on you. And Boston Crab. And hopefully Himiko escapes to the ropes. And a press from Himiko. I don't think I've ever received a press from Himiko. I'd like to see how much it actually hurts. She doesn't look like she weighs that much, but it's all technique. And a face crusher from Himiko. And this looks like a lariat from Totoro. And so Totoro Satsuki beats Himiko at 9 minutes 18 seconds with a lariat. Yeah, so you know what? I just realized, like maybe 1 hour before the stream, I realized that I actually have access to the dojo match videos. So this photo slideshow could have been a video. This could have been a showcase of video clips, except I realized it a little too late. So I'm very sorry. I hope that you guys are enjoying the photos anyway. It's actually much harder to give commentary on a photo slideshow. But I'm doing my best. Yappy's doing her best. Test broadcast, guys. Don't leave me. You still with me? Okay, and next one. Fourth match, tag match, 20-minute limit. Yuki Mashiro and Asahi versus Kyuri and Kaho Matsushita. So guys, do you miss Kyuri? These are great photos and you're doing great. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, Yappy's Friday night is back. Yes, it is, Yukes. All right, so this was Kyuri's first dojo match in 2 years and 10 months. So it's been a long time. Her last dojo match prior to this one was Ice Ribbon 1009 on November 30th, 2019. So that was a long time. And here's Kitty! And a little bit about this gear. I mean, not this gear, this entrance gown. Does anybody know the origins of this entrance gown? I'll give you like a few seconds, or I'll give you a minute to try to guess. If anybody knows, who knows the origins of this entrance gown? Anybody? Anybody? I think I do. Cyan Mikkel thinks he does. What is it? Give us the answer if you think you know. Come on, Cyan Mikkel. Oh, someone beat you to it. Chester Yao and Juan Nunez. Kyoko Kimura's poncho. Indeed it is. Oh, there are 3 people who gave the answer. Yeah, so this is an entrance poncho that she inherited from Kyoko Kimura, which is Hana Kimura's mother. Very lovely lady, and she makes a mean boar meat rice bowl. So she has a very cute pink cat bus, where she sells food from. I don't know if she's been doing it since Corona, but when she was doing it, it's always a welcome sight at a wrestling venue because there's some delicious rice bowls to be had. All right, and let's see. So Asahi and Mashiro so far have a 100% win rate as a tag team. So, they're feeling very confident going into this match. And also, this was Kyuri's first match against Mashiro, which is, it's great that she has a chance to do that because as we know, Mashiro is retiring on New Year's Eve. I'm going to miss her. So we got here another shutter chance, and this is usually how we welcome people back if they've been gone for a long time. We tangle them into the ropes and we kind of like push into them. Welcome back, Kitty! Kyuri is so young still. She's a mother now. Indeed she is. She has a very cute little boy who she brings to matches and practice. I pretty much never see her without her little boy now. But Ice Ribbon is a very child-friendly and mother-friendly place. Back when Mio was still breastfeeding, she would actually coach us with her kid strapped onto her back. So, and Ice Ribbon has 2 children, and sometimes it can't be helped. She has to bring them into the dojo because maybe the father can't take care of them or they don't have school. And what our president does, he sets up a play tent for them in the office so they have something to do, and they have a place to spread their toys. So if you're a mother and you want to be a wrestler, Ice Ribbon will take you in anyway. There are no limits. As long as you are a woman and you want to wrestle, Ice Ribbon will take you in. And where else he got? And now the tables have turned. It's Mashiro's turn, and a little Hana hook on Mashiro. So Hana hook. Hana also means nose. So It's a homophone. Hana can mean flower and hana can also mean nose. So when you hear the phrase hana hook, it's a nose hook meant to humiliate the wrestler. And a low drop kick from Mashiro. So this is when she kind of like, pushes you from the back to force you on her knees, and she charges into the rope and drop kicks you into the chest while you're down. And an arm lock from Mashiro. And an arm lock from Kyuri. And when Kyuri does this arm lock, what comes next is that she's gonna stop you from breathing. So she's going to like cover your mouth, keep you from breathing, and the referee is gonna go 1, 2, 3, let you go, put you back in, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And she did this to me when I had a broken jaw. So one time I got kicked and my jaw broke, and Kyuri tagged in, and she started like pressing really hard on my jaw. At the time I didn't know it was broken, but it was very painful. Well, I thought we were supposed to be a wholesome promotion. Why are there so many evil girls running around? Kyuri's kid could be a wrestler in the future, like Ibuki Hoshi. We'll see. You never know. And an attempted eye poke from Yuki Mashiro, but a successful eye poke block from Kyuri. If you're fighting Mashiro, you gotta be ready for those eye pokes. Kyuri looks... Oh, okay. I remember what happened here. So, when Kyuri caught Mashiro's hands, they kind of had like a strength battle. And Mashiro pushed Kyuri down, but Kyuri was able to resist it into a bridge. And then she was able to get back up and do the same to Mashiro. And Mashiro was trying to get into a bridge too, but instead she went splat. And Mashiro going splat is not a new thing in this world. And diving crossbody from Mashiro. So, you know how this goes. Yosha! Ikuzo! White! Chomp! And, a nasty drop kick from Kyuri onto Asahi. And Kyuri is very good with those locks. So actually, what I would be interested in seeing is a match between a singles match between Kyuri and Mashiro, because they are both technical wrestlers who do a lot of grappling moves. So it's probably going to be a very grapple-heavy match if these two go against each other. So I would actually be very interested in seeing that. I personally am not very good at grappling. I don't really plan ahead much. My game plan is usually just run and smash into people and hope they fall down. Or, pick them up and toss them and hope they don't get back up. So I'm not really a very technical person. So this is like good studying for me when I see people do grappling. And a very beautiful dive from Kaho Matsushita. And okay, I'm not sure what they call this in English, but in Japanese, they call this hold a cattle mutilation. And cattle mutilation in Japanese actually means alien abduction. Because I guess, when somebody, there's this old story where cows get abducted by aliens and they get mutilated. So, yeah. In Japanese, instead of alien abduction, they say cattle mutilation. Oh, it means the same in English. Okay. Yeah, I'm never really sure what the terms are in Japanese and English. So sometimes I might ask the stream or confirm my knowledge. And what else we got here? Oh, beautiful brain buster. Or is this a brain buster? Yes, it's a brain buster by Kaho Matsushita onto Asahi. And Asahi pins Kaho Matsushita at 9 minutes 34 seconds with a roll-up. I promise next week we are actually going to have videos of the finishes. And we've got some post-ring comments happening here. Asahi says to Kyuri, there seems to be a connection between us. So shall we have a singles match? And Kyuri agrees. So I think, yeah, a match between Asahi and Kyuri would be interesting as well. And Asahi welcomes Kiri back to the dojo matches and asks her for her comments. So Kiri says, "It's been a long time since I've had a match at the dojo, and I meet two new people today. Asahi's grown a lot, and Kaho's more athletic than I am. Mashiro is an amazing worldly person, and maybe today is both the first time and the last time Mashiro and I face each other, so I'm glad we won." And Asahi says, "For some reason, my win rate is high when I team up with Mashiro. Is she a lucky girl? Then I'll consider us our lucky girl tag team." So, since, it's been a while since Kiri's been here, she gets to close the show with the mic. And so, as usual, be happy with pro wrestling. And that is Dojo Match on October 8th. Let me close that. Whew, okay. Like I said, commentary on photos is quite difficult. But actually, I think those are pretty good photos. So I'm glad our photographer really does a good job taking them. And next up, we have Yokohama Ribbon. Did anybody here catch Yokohama Ribbon? Sorry. So I think Yokohama Ribbon had a PvP. And I don't know if anybody here was able to make it there in person. Oh, you saw it! Oh, Shane saw it. Yay! All right. So here I was able to get a few digest videos from Tamaki-san. Thank you, Tamaki-san! So he sent me, so the digest videos are actually scheduled to be aired next week, but we get a special preview. But starting from the actual Weekly Ribbon Unravel Live, I'm going to be making my own videos. So, test broadcast, la 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 la. Okay, so what we got here? Yokohama Ribbon, October 10th, 2022, Yokohama Radiant Hall. Ooh, and for first match, tag match, 15-minute limit, Asahi and Miran versus Saran and Kaho Matsushita. So, this is the second match between Saran and Miran since Yokohama Ribbon in July. I guess a rivalry is starting to build between these two adorable little girls. The first time they actually faced each other, Saran was my tag partner, and it was at the Diana Dojo. And I remember when I first saw Miran, get into the ring, I was like, oh, she's so cute! And Saran was not very happy hearing me say that. She started hitting me. Now, stop it, stop it, stop it. I'm the cute one. I'm like, you're both cute. I love you both. You're both adorable little girls. Yeah, no, Saran wants to be the only one. We gotta teach these girls to, be more loving. Be more ice ribbon. Thanks for joining, Darren. Have a great time at the bar. Come back later and watch the VOD. All right, so let's see what's going on here. So Kaho Matsushita has Saran in a Miran in a Boston Crab. And apparently, Saran also slaps Miran's handshake and targets her right from the beginning. And a double rope drop kick. So I love this gear on Kaho Matsushita. So this gear, she inherited it from Tsukasa Fujimoto. It's actually, I think, one of Tsukasa's nicest gear. So, Kaho's really lucky to have inherited that. And a diving crossbody. Is it diving crossbody or a crossbody from Miran onto Kaho Matsushita? And a beautiful drop kick. These little tiny girls always have nice drop kicks. I can only drop kick snowmen. Oh, and look at this friendship blooming between these two girls. Sarang, barraging Miran with a lot of forearms. This is probably friendship. There's this phrase in Japanese, ai no mushi, psh, the whip of love. This is tough love, guys. And Miran returns the favor. And we've got a low crossbody from Saran onto Mirang. And a soccer kick, soccer penalty kick from another pair of best friends. So this is how you build friendship bonds at Ice Ribbon. You hurt them because you love them. And another is this a stomp from Saran onto Asahi. And this is what you do to your senpais. And a drop kick from Saran onto Asahi. And what do you call this in Japanese? I mean, in English. So it's a bridge into a, what do you call it? I forget. I think I forgot how you call it in Japanese also. And a double low drop kick onto Asahi. And a beautiful moonsault from the second rope from Miran. So Miran usually does a standing moonsault from the mat, but this time she did it from the second rope. Oh, these young, sprightly kids. And, however, in the end, Asahi pins Saran at 12 minutes, 14 seconds. Oh, Oreo-san, konbanwa. Oh, it's called the Muto Lock. And next we've got Yokohama Ribbon, Kiku versus Himiko. So both, Kiku is about, I think, 43 years old or 44 years old, and Himiko is 50 years old. And I'm also, together, Yappy, Himiko, and Kiku are the Showa Angels. So this is Showa Angel Showdown. So here I actually have a video this time. And what happened to my sound? Oh, there. There we go. Sorry. Hair toss from Kiku. Nice drop kick. Kick out, Kiku! Kick out! Kiku is really blown up. Oh, in a roll-up battle. Kiku up, Himiko up. Kiku kicks out. And put your weight on. So, Kiku pins Himiko at 7 minutes, 29 seconds after a roll-up battle. And next, third match, single match, 15-minute limit. Ram Kaicho versus Yura Suzuki. So this is Yura Suzuki's first time fighting at Ice Ribbon. So she was the one who challenged Ram Kaicho to a singles match, which Kaicho happily accepted. And Yura takes the initiative and hits Ram with a toe kick, a lariat in the corner, and a soccer kick. But Ram knocked her down onto the mat using her chalk and barrage her with strikes as she straddles her. So, I've received that before. So usually when Ram does this, she's gonna like strike you with her forearms, and then she's gonna strangle you and hit your head against the mat. Not very fun if you're receiving it, but kind of fun when you're the one watching. And what nice attempt from Yura. Ram doesn't look too bothered, but you know, she fought hard. Cute teen Yura. Yeah, these little teen wrestlers. Little twink wrestlers. Oh, that is a very nice is this a brain buster? It's quite a nice brain buster. Oh, so she made use of a body slam, an arm lock, and a high-speed brain buster. Oh, but a cracker from Ram and into a Rainmaker. So Ram Taicho defeats Yura Suzuki at 5 minutes 40 seconds with the Rainmaker. Kiku looks much smoother and more confident in there compared to when she first debuted, right? Right? She's grown up a lot, and she's also like improved her look a lot. Like she looks really good with that dark lipstick. Ram has literally grown up in the business. She has. She started when she was like what, 10 years old or 9 years old, something like that. Very, very young. And next match, we've got fourth match, tag match, 20-minute limit. Maiko Ozaki and Tai Honma versus Naoshikawa and Misa Kagura. So, Tai Honma and Maika Ozaki are Spice Up, and Naoshikawa and Misa Kagura are Kismet Princess. So, Spice Up versus Princess. Who were you rooting for? Spice Up. I love Naoshikawa, but princesses are just not my thing. Got a video here for you this time. Again, into the corner. We love doing that. Also, if the wrestler is pretty, you gotta make them ugly with a nose hook. Princess Merry-Go-Round. Wow, press. Safe. And into inadvertent senton. Body attack into the corner. Charge up and a tackle from Naoshikawa. Oh, nice attempt, but Tai spoils it. Into an arm lock. Come on, give it up, don't let her escape. Yeah! Submit her, Tai! Go, Tai! Escaped into the ropes. Into the Tachia girl! What? And a high-angle German suplex from Naoshikawa. What? Cracked a clothesline and a double lariat from Maiko Ozaki. Oh my god, this looks terrible. Is Naoshikawa alive after that? I think. And time's up. So we have a time limit draw. So I'm going to be pausing a bit as I translate for you. So Tai Honma is talking to Naoshikawa because Naoshikawa has a title match against Saori Ano. So she tells her that I have one piece of advice for you. So Saori Ano, at any time, she always prioritizes visuals and aesthetics. So how about hooking her nose? So both of them are telling Naoshikawa to go for the nose hook on Saori Ano because she is not gonna like it when her pretty face is messed with. Isn't that like usual with these pretty girls? They're so pretty that, they just hate not looking pretty. Good luck to Tai on her upcoming CMLL tour in Mexico. Yeah, that's very exciting. Oh, so she told them, please, oops, sorry, not yet. Sorry. Oop, kinda messed up the, let me go back. Sorry, excuse me, sorry, technical difficulties. All right, so she tells them, thank you for your advice. I'm going to show you a nose-hooked Saori Ano, and please tell your good friend that she won't be able to beat Naoshikawa. On November 5th, I'll surely win the ICE Cross Infinity Belt, so everyone, please cheer for me. So go Naopi! Looks like now Ishikawa has a fan in the chat. So Super Princess Party at Tokyo Dome City at the Prism Hall. 11:30 a.m. Next match. So fifth match, tag match, 20-minute limit. Ibuki Hoshi, Yuri, Yuna Manase versus Yuna Manase and Totoro Satsuki. Oops, sorry. Why is my... Oh, there we go. Sorry. What happened? Okay. Give me a minute. Oh, my slideshow kind of messed up. I'm sorry. That's embarrassing. Okay. So, here. Big Dekai! Big Dekai! Big Dekai! Big Dekai! I like big wrestlers very much. So we've got Yuri, who's also from Gampro. So we got Yuri and Yuna Manase, who are from Gampro. And Ibuki Hoshi and Totoro Satsuki, who are from Ice Ribbon. Hello from Canada. Thanks for doing it. You are the best. Thank you, Shavu. Thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in. We got a sleeper hold from Yuna Manase. And a nice, is this a missile kick? From Yuri. And chops from Ibuki. Those are never fun. And a senton from Totoro Satsuki. I remember once Rina Yamashita was saying, when you receive a senton from Totoro Satsuki, you're going to be feeling it for a few days after. And a double sandwich lariat from Big Dekai. And an ombu press. And this is Totoro Satsuki's counter crossbody. So it's always great when a person with a big body does a crossbody. I like those crossbodies. And Totoro Satsuki pins Ibuki Hoshi at 11 minutes 51 seconds with the Big Dekai powerbomb. And nice winning shot from Big Dekai. Next match. Sixth match. Tag match, 30-minute limit. Yuki Mashiro and Riko Kaiju versus Makoto and Hamuko Hoshi. Ooh, nice cartwheel from Makoto into a drop kick. Eye poke! No! Hey, it's a leak! Yeah, Matsuzawa is not happy about that. Matsuzawa is like, that is my bit. You do not take my bit. What? And a stunner from Matsuzawa. Ooh, friendly fire. Beautiful drop kick from Riko Kaiju. Oh, resist, Hamuko. Resist. Go, go, Hamuko! Yay! And going in for lariat, but Riko Kaiju catches it. Throws her out anyway. Oh! Haha! Foiled! Oh! A counter drop kick from Riko and into a, was that a fisherman? Diving crossbody. Oh my god, is Mashiro bleeding from the mouth? Do you guys see that? She's bleeding from the mouth. What happened to Mashiro? Mashiro deathmatch. Go, go, Mashiro. Fight, fight, fight. Hamuko goes out. Oh, into the Tokumori clutch. But Hamuko reverses the Tokumori clutch. Tokumori clutch is a move that Mashiro inherited from Uno Matsuya. And into the ham roll. So, Hamuko Hoshi pins Yuki Mashiro at 13 minutes 49 seconds with the ham roll. So, Hamuko tells Mashiro that they finally have a match together. So, this is actually Hamuko Hoshi and Mashiro's first time facing each other. They've never faced each other up to this time. And it's, 2 months before Mashiro's retirement. Everybody watch out for Mashiro World! So please show everyone Mashiro World a lot. So be careful. It's always about the manager. So, Mashiro's always clashing heads with Makoto's manager. So it's 2 months before my debut. So everybody please enjoy the world of Mashiro. So for those who don't know yet, her retirement day is on New Year's Eve, so December 31st at Ribbon Mania at Korakuen Hall. So we got some backstage comments. So Riko Kaiju and Yuki Mashiro have been friends for a long time, and well, not for they've been friends since they debuted. And they've both, experienced injuries, and they've both had to have pulled out of matches because of those injuries. So they've been through a lot together. And she says that, she wants to be helpful to Mashiro up to her debut. And Mashiro is saying that, Riko Kaiju's existence is a big thing to her. So Riko Kaiju is a very important person to her, that she's always there by her side, and she's a very good friend that she can say anything to. So, yeah, Riko Kaiju is a very important person to Mashiro. So, power of friendship. So cheesy. All right, let's close that window for a bit. So that is Yokohama Ribbon, October. So I think the PPV's video on demand is still available. So if you're interested in seeing the whole show, please go on over to, where is it? Is it on Nico? I'm not quite sure. I hope Mashiro will take over Tokumori Clutch to someone young star. Yeah, like who do you think, among Ice Ribbon's wrestlers, who do you think could make use of the Tokumori Clutch? Who's a very grapple heavy? Well, I think, that it might be useful for Saran. Also, I think Saran needs to grow a little more. I think her limbs are a little too short to perform the Tokumori Clutch on the bigger wrestlers. We'll see. And so that wraps up Yokohama Ribbon. Ooh, sorry. And next up we have Big Dekai Produce. The PvP is on the new thing. Oh, okay. What was that new thing? All right, so next up, Big Dekai Produce. So Big Dekai produced by Big Dekai. Saran can always use more help, perhaps. It is quite tough being the only kid in a roster of adults. There's a lot to fight against. There's a lot to, there's a lot of stuff to overcome when everybody is bigger and older than you. Maybe Arisa is the one. That is also interesting. Arisa, it does seem something that Arisa could use. I think more than Saran, maybe Arisa's the better candidate for that move. We'll see. Oh my God, is somebody spamming my chat? Sorry, let me just ban this person. Remove. How do I ban somebody? Report. Report for spam. Sorry, excuse me. I don't like spammers in my chat. Bye. We don't need Tinder here. Okay, so next up we've got Big Dekai. Are you guys still with me? Please say you're still with me. So, Big Dekai produced October 10th, 2022, also at Yokohama Radiant Hall, 5:30 p.m. So, in the opening, Yuna Manase tells everybody that Hartley Jackson has changed her outlook on life and pro wrestling. So, she asked him to come to fight with her on this day. And what she wants from Totoro is a match that will change her life. So she wants to win against Totoro and show everyone Yuna Manase in her top form and take Big Dekai to the next level. Still here, we're with you. Yay. Don't leave me. All right, so we've got the first match. First match, a single match between wrestlers that Big Dekai wants to support. 15-minute limit, Taehoma versus Saran. So this is Honma and Saran's first match against each other. And this is a match between two wrestlers that Big Dekai wants to support. So Manase supports Honma and Totoro supports Saran. And Saran just starts crying before the match even starts. What is going on here? Why is Saran crying? Why is Saran always crying? So what happens here is Saran. So I'm reading the match report, and according to the match report, Saran starts crying before the match starts, and Honma attacks Saran, but she gets booed by the audience. And Saran starts crying, saying it hurts, and Honma in turn also starts crying. And Saran yells out, "The hell you crying, you old hag!" and attacks Honma. And Saran goes into her usual hand stomping. The little demon, it's the influence. So Saran does her hand stomping and then a hip drop on the apron on the hands. This girl wants a hip drop. I'll show her a hip drop when I get back. Oh, when I get back, you're going to get a hip drop, little girl. And Saran tossing her senior into the corner. And Tae with her locks and grapples. So, if you wanna get good as a grappler, you gotta go against Taehoma because you're gonna learn a lot fighting Taehoma because she is a top-tier grappler. Saran with her forearm strikes. But Honma's not gonna be outdone. And a drop kick from Saran. And a lock from Honma. Oh, this is after the match. I guess Saran lost. Taehoma submits Saran at 9 minutes 49 seconds with that Tae lock. And of course, Saran, the little sore loser that she is, probably starts yelling at Honma again. And next match. Second match, tag match, 20-minute limit. Ibuki Hoshi and Hamuko Hoshi versus Yuki Mashiro and Naoishikawa. So, Ibuki Hoshi and Hamuko Hoshi together are known as Oyako Star. So, Oyako means mother and child. So, mother and child star. And Yuki Mashiro and Naoshikawa, I think, are teamed up for the Kizuna tournament, which is interesting because they had quite a rivalry before then, but I guess they've been bonded now. I gotta go back to the dojo and, get caught up on everything that's happened while I was gone. So there is a special rule applied to this match where you can win with a 2 count if you use a special technique that belongs to Yuna Manase or Totoro Satsuki. So, if you can't get your opponent down with a 3 count, you can hit a Totoro or Manase move. You can win with a 2 count. And what do we got here? Oyako Star! I love Hamuko. Hamuko is great. Go, Hamuko. And here is Oshiri Da! So oshiri means butt. So the way this goes, into the corner, oh, she, ri, and then they go away, da. Have Hamuko and Ibuki ever wrestled each other? They have, actually, a few times, and Hamuko, of course, always wins. And actually, there this one time that Hamuko told everybody that the day Ibuki is able to beat Hamuko is the day that Hamuko knows that she can finally retire. So that's kind of a double-edged sword for me because if Ibuki defeats Hamuko, it's like, yay, Ibuki has improved a lot and she's able to beat her mother. But then that also means Hamuko will be near retirement, and I love Hamuko. I kind of don't want her to retire just yet. And a double fumi on Naomi Ishikawa. With a little less weight, this would actually feel good like a massage, but too much weight and it becomes hell. Oh, Hamuko probably just did something to Mashiro, and Mashiro carrying Hamuko and into the lock. So this is the Mashiro's key lock. And Mashiro hit a lariat. I can never imagine Mashiro doing a lariat. So actually, Ishikawa, in this match, Ishikawa is very aware that Oyaku Star have a similar fighting style to Big Dekai. So they can easily perform their techniques. But Mashiro, on the other hand, is the complete opposite of Big Dekai. So it was very awkward when she tries using their moves. But she did break out the lariat, which excited the audience a lot. And I think also here wow! Nice lariat, Mashiro. And a sandwich attack from Oyaku Star. And another press. We love the presses. And here looks like Mashiro and Naoshikawa attempted a Big Dekai powerbomb. But I think Mashiro was not strong enough to support Ibuki's weight. So I think this attempt actually failed. And I think this is a face crusher from Ishikawa. And a double drop kick. Oh, looks like a synchronized move. Very nice. So Oyaku Star hit a synchronized kamikaze, followed by Hamuko hitting a diving body press on Ishikawa before Ibuki lands the final blow, which is a diving senton from the second rope, which is a Totoro Satsuki move. So Ibuki Hoshi pins Naoshikawa at 11 minutes 19 seconds with a diving senton from the second rope. So it was a 2-count victory. Got a step closer recently with her first pin on her mom. Ooh, really? She did? Next. Third match, Power Girl Tag Match, 20-minute limit. Raideen Hagane and Maiko Ozaki versus Yuna Mizumori and Misa Kagura. So, Yuna Mizumori recently became a freelancer. So I guess they took this chance to invite her to the Big Dekai Produce. So I'm glad to see her fighting among Ice Ribbon wrestlers. This is very exciting for me. I'm always excited when there's a bigger wrestler nearby. So we have Yuna and Misa Kagura, both very cute power fighters. Looks like a double tackle from Raideen and Maiko Ozaki. Oh, that looks like it's gonna hurt. And another Ombu press. So tonight's been a lot of pictures of presses. It's a very effective move. And Yuna Mizumori applying some weight onto Maika. So if you're not very flexible, this is gonna be hurting. This will hurt me. This move hurts Tsukushi very much. Tsukushi can do a bridge very well, but she doesn't have a lot of flexibility in this direction. So, pushing her forward is very painful for her. And I guess Maika's not really enjoying herself either. The tropical freelancer is always great to see everywhere. Yuna's incredible. Hope to see more of her in ice. We'll see. And a corner lariat from Misakagura onto Raidin Hagane. Yuna is very cool and fun, like Yappy. We like the big, fun, cool girls. Oh, and I think this is where Raidin Hagane picks you up and spins you into a backbreaker onto the knee. Elite power wrestlers all around this match, indeedy. Ooh, and this looks like a double tackle onto Hagane-san. And what is this? Is this a ganseki, I believe? So, I'm not quite sure what a ganseki is in English. Does anybody know what a ganseki is called in English? So this is where you are bent over and you take your opponent, you go between your opponent's legs and you lift them up that way, and then you toss them over your back. In Japanese, we call it the ganseki. I don't exactly know what this move is called in English. Does anybody know? Anybody? Anybody? Well, if you know, type it in the chat and let me know. Educate Yappy on the English wrestling terms. And a double torture rack. So the torture rack, or we also call them the Argentine backbreaker. Backdrop. Oh, it's called backdrop. Really? In Japanese, if you say backdrop, that's when you pick someone up on the side and then you fall down with them. So, you know, shoot and boom. But the ganseki, you get between your legs and you stand up, and your ending position is a standing position. Back body drop. Oh, I gotta look that up. I'm gonna Google that later. But thank you. I'm gonna keep that in mind. And a senton from Maika. And in the diving, is this a diving tackle from Yuna Mizumori? And a double lariat from Raidin Hagane. And a diving senton from Maika Ozaki. Diving sentons are always so painful. I do not like receiving them. Oh. And I think we've got a sleeper from Misakagura. Hair getting a little disheveled there, princess. And a nice kick from Yuna. Wow. It's like, this is another thing that I like. I like seeing big wrestlers do kicks. Because, you usually don't really expect big wrestlers to do high kicks like this. I'm not a kicker. I mean, I can kick you in the shin. Maybe I can kick you in the butt. I probably can't go higher than the waist. And a tackle from Maika Ozaki. And at the end, Maika Ozaki pins Misakagura at 11 minutes 59 seconds with a spine buster. Oh, hold on here. Just a moment. I have some thank yous to, I have some donations to acknowledge. Hold on. Give me a minute here. Oop, let me log in. Oop, what's happening here? Give me a second. What was happening? Here we are. So I have a donation from James. Thank you, James. Thank you very much. And we have one from Nathan. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you so much. This goes a long way. This really helps keep the stream going. And Shelby, thank you. Keep up the great work. Donation for Weekly Ribbon Unravel. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, and next one we have fourth match. Ganjo versus Ice Ribbon Tag Match. So Ganjo is Gambare Pro Wrestling Joshi. So Gambare Joshi versus Ice Ribbon Tag Match. 20-minute limit. Moeka Haruki and Yuri versus Asahi and Kaho Matsushita. And Year 1 Class 9! So for those who don't know, Asahi and Kaho's team is called Year 1 Class 9 because they're classmates in high school from freshman year, which is first year, and they were in class number 9. So they are Team Year 1 Class 9. And you got the Ganjo girls. Oh, poor Kaho Matsushita. And nice kick from Asahi. So, again, this kick, teach me English, guys. In Japanese, we call this the Hymen kick. So, there's the usual side drop kick and a kick, where you land in your back. We call it the Hymen kick. Not so sure what you call that in English. No problem. Wish I could send more. Thank you for all your hard work and for all the information. No. Thank you. I enjoy doing this. And, so I enjoy doing this in the first place. So I really appreciate it when people enjoy it too and support. And a nice drop kick from Kaho. She's looking a little scared here too, though. And a side buster from Kaho. And an arm drag on the ropes. Shotgun drop kick. Shotgun drop kick. Thank you, Mike. How do you make a donation? So if you're on YouTube, if you look at the video description, there are 2 links there that you can click. So there's the Streamlabs link. If you have a Streamlabs account, you can make a donation through there and it will activate a GIF into the stream. Or you can also do a PayPal me link. Yeah, so it's also written here on the screen. But if you're on YouTube, it's also on the it's also on the video description, so you can just simply click it. And a soccer penalty kick from Yuri. But Kaho also does that because Kaho kind of takes after Tsukasa Fujimoto. And this is a very Tsukasa Fujimoto move. And a nice brain buster from Kaho onto Yuri. Another drop kick from Asahi. Look at Asao. Sorry, I was going to tell you to look at Asahi's face, but my subscriber counter is kind of in the way. I'm sorry. And a 619 from Asahi onto Yuri. And Yuri does her own 619 onto Asahi. And another nice shotgun kick. Thank you, Mike. Another shotgun kick. I know the term now from Yuri. And a double team move from Kaho and Asahi. Oh my god. And a missile kick from Asahi. And a rising sun. So, Asahi pins Yuri at 12 minutes 36 seconds with a rising sun. Year 1 Class 9 victory! Ice Ribbon victory! Yay! Round of applause. And what do we got next? We have the main event. So, main event, I actually have video for you. So, 5th match, mixed tag match, 30-minute limit. Hartley Jackson and Yuna Manase versus Violento Jack and Totoro Satsuki. There's no sound. Give me a minute. No, let's turn back the sound. Okay, let me bring that back. Sorry, there was no sound. Ooh, headbutt! I do not like headbutts. Ooh, big dick high! Ooh, counter body slam from Totoro! It's the boy's turn. Nice dodge. Oh, safe, but into a kick. Go Totoro! Go Totoro! Go Totoro! Hartley's looking worn down. Can she do it? Counter crossbody! I love counter crossbody from big people. In a sentence. He's looking very odd. That's the Ganseki. Oh. Yeah, okay. Good looking out, Violento Jack. And what's going on here? What? A traitor move from Madase! Well, it could be traitor or loyalty, depending on your perspective. Oh, failed lariat! Ooh. And a pile driver! Hartley Jackson pins Totoro Satsuki at 14 minutes 31 seconds with a pile driver. You've lost, but you're still alive. So, nice pep talk from your partner. Today's fight, it's Totoro, so I know Totoro can do it. It's a feeling that I once forgot. But today, she wants to be the best in Ice Ribbon and the best in the world. She wants to be stronger than anybody. So it was suddenly decided to do a produced show. And she wants to call over people that have changed her outlook in life. Totoro is too nice. She wants Totoro to be a little bit more selfish. So she wants to, like how her life has changed. She wants to like believe in the possibilities as long as she's alive. And as this, she wants to aim to be the strongest and to be the #1 person and to lead Ice Ribbon in the professional wrestling world as well as the world itself. Big Dekai! I was like supporting my fellow big girls. Thick thighs save lives. And that wraps up the matches from last week. And just as a wrap up, we've got some upcoming Ice Ribbon matches within the next week. So, if you're looking for matches to watch, here's what we've got for you. October 15th, Saturday, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Japan time. Dojo match 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the combination on my luggage. So it's available to watch live for Club Ice Ribbon channel members. And on Sunday, October 16th, Sunday, 4 p.m. at October 16th, Sunday at 11 a.m., Ice Ribbon will be providing 2 matches at Tokyo Shotengai Pro Wrestling 2022. And this show is free admission. So if anybody is in the neighborhood, I don't know if anybody watching right now is in Japan, but if you're in Japan, if you're in the Tokyo area, go over to Narumi Green Hall at Higashi Kurume. It's free to watch. You can go and watch pro wrestling. And also, Kismet Princess and High Fly will be performing. So this is a event put together by the Shotengai Association. So Shotengai means shopping street. So in Japanese, many towns will have their own shopping street, and usually the shops along that street will have an association together. So for those who watched for those who played Persona 4, you can see that they're always hanging out at a shopping street in that game. I always have to bring Persona 4 in somehow. I mean, you've got my boyfriend right there behind me. Hello, Adachi. Say hi. I love you. Okay, anyway. And after this show, same day, same venue, October 16th, Sunday, 4 p.m., also at Narumi Hall, is the Tama Pro Festa. So, Tama is the name of that little cat in there. You see this little cat right here? And his name is Tama. So Tama Pro Festa is actually named after this little kitty cat. So this doors open at 3:30 and show starts at 4 p.m. And upcoming birthdays. Hamakuhoshi on October 19. And she actually shares the same birthday with Asahi. So Asahi is also having her birthday on October 19th. And of course, my favorite Ice Ribbon member on October 21st, Bani Oikawa is also having a birthday. So, for those who don't know, Bani Oikawa legit used to work as a bunny girl. So this was her work uniform from her old job. So, if you're on Twitter, if you follow them on Twitter, take time to tweet at them and say happy birthday. So, Hamakuhoshi and Asahi on October 19th and Bani Okawa on October 21st. Happy birthday! All right. So, and with that comes the end of Weekly Ribbon Unravel Live Test Broadcast. So I'm sorry that a big chunk of it was just like a glorified pictured slideshow. I hope you guys were entertained anyway somehow. And thank you for tuning in on today's show. And thank you for everybody who donated. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for those who subscribed. So, Yappy's road to monetization on YouTube. I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched hours. Let's keep at it. So, I'm gonna look back at the stream, check up the hiccups. I'm glad that the connection held up. So in my streams, usually I have connection problems. So I got a new router and I updated some firmware. And router was out of pocket, but it looks like it was a good decision because we did not have any connection problems this time. Yay! Hopefully the mic didn't have any problems either. I got a new mic. In my last stream, I was having audio problems with the mic, and hopefully this fixed things. Hello, new mic. If you've seen any problems in the stream, feel free to DM me about them, and I'll see what I can do to fix it. And considering that, I think this stream was a success anyway. So all things considering, I think we can officially start running Weekly Ribbon Unravel regularly 2 weeks from now. So. This is a not yet official, but preliminary announcement. I am thinking of really starting it regularly from October 28th, Friday. So watch out for it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining. So to close the show, when I say be happy with pro wrestling, I'd like you guys to yell Ice Ribbon in the comments. Here we go. Are you ready? Be happy with pro wrestling. Ice Ribbon! I wish I had the proper fade out. Good night!